Hello, everyone. This is Tarot Jean on the scene here at lunapaths.com and coming in with episode 5. Is it me or is it them? That is definitely the question that everybody has to work out for themselves. You know, are you getting the information because it's your guides and you can tell it's your guides or your guardian angels, your ancestors, whoever it is that is giving you that information? Or is it you? Is it your own natural psychic ability? So I think that that is something that I wanted to bring up when it comes to that. And I think that for everybody who decides to become a reader, they have to figure out what their tells are. For me, when it is my guides and my guides are giving me a message, it's usually I feel like there's this blowing in my ear or there's these chills going down my spine. There's some sort of physical reaction that I generally will experience when it is my guides. Now, when it is my own personal intuition, at first what I noticed was that one of the things that will happen is that I get angry for absolutely no reason. Like somebody will be telling me something and I can feel this anger building and I don't really even know why. And what I've discovered is that I don't know why yet. Something is wrong. There's a snake in the grass somewhere. I don't necessarily have to poke that snake to know that the snake is there. And I think that's where a lot of people get themselves in trouble. I hear a lot of people say, "Oh my God, I was so stupid for doing that." No, you didn't believe yourself. You knew all along, but for some reason you doubted it. Why did you doubt yourself? So to me, you need to discover the answer to that question. And when you discover the answer to that question, that too will also help you be able to differentiate between where the information that you're getting is coming from. Also, when it comes to just certain aspects of doing readings, I know that when I do tarot readings, like I said, I've said this in previous videos that like it could really just be one detail in that card, just one detail out of the whole thing that says, "Oh, I know what's going on now." So those are the kind of things that are helpful with court cards. Court cards can be very challenging for people who are starting out. Like, you can look at court cards a couple of different ways. The first way is that it's where somebody is within a situation. Pages are the beginning. Knights are kind of like, all right, well, you're making some movement on this level. The queens say, all right, you've got enough information. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to master this situation? How are you going to bring it up to that king level? So you can look at it as like almost like a grading point for where you are with a situation. Or does it represent somebody coming in to your life? Like they say kings would represent an older man, or a queen is an older female, somebody, a page, maybe a teenager or a college age student. So really, when you understand the way you are receiving information, it will help you to discern, when you do wind up with cards like that. Um, and it will definitely make you more effective and more confident in your readings. But yeah, that's why I bring up the knowing yourself and using the court cards. So I would definitely recommend getting books on the court cards. I always let you guys try to be the ones who discover that works for you. I mean, there could be 20 books on a topic, but I don't know which are the books that will work best for you. What's going to spark that passion for you? I will say that I do like books because I like to be able to refer back to them. I like to, even if they sit here, I got like my Wee Moon calendar. I got the only astrology book I'll ever need. I got my Power Tarot book over there. So I like having the book because it's tactile and I can touch it and I can refer to it as constantly having to go to my phone and look at it. I have all the information right here and it allows me to go in. And again, when you're cutting out the technology and the internet and the noise, it also brings a level of peace and calm that's around you too. And that also helps you differentiate. Another way that I've learned to differentiate, and the bet now, this is a book I will recommend because this book helped me out incredibly. And I believe the gentleman's name is Michael Singer, and he wrote a book. It's an autobiography of himself, and it's a very easy read, actually. And it's called The Surrender Experiment. And in this book, he talks about being able to recognize. The complaining voice, the ego voice in your head, the voice that's always complaining. It's hot, it's cold, this isn't right, that's not right. If this happens, I'm going to react this way. It took him his own life experiences to realize that there was two voices there. There's that voice that's always going, that generally will grab our immediate attention. But there's also that other voice that says, hey, it's cool. Let's just stop for a second. Let's have that moment of patience and consider, where we are. So I think turning off the technology and having books to refer to when you really start to decide to learn tarot and learn your own abilities and your own tells can be so helpful. So very helpful. I have taught Tarot 101. It's a class that I did develop myself. I may offer it in the future where I really just go over the general basics and my experience with it. I believe that, if you have a good foundation, then you can decide the path that you want to go. You can decide the authors or the books or the experiences that you want to have with it. That's not for me to decide for you. I have a lot of Aquarius in my chart. So being unique, being independent, being an individual is something that's very important to me. But anyway, that is my episode on is it me or is it them? And I thank you for tuning in. And should you ever want to get a reading with me, you can hop over to my website, lunapaths.com. And I look forward to hearing from you. And as always, friends, it's great talking with you and enjoy your day.